Hello Daydreamers, and welcome to my 1967 Formula 1 season, where we have just started the Tasman series, and we are what was in real life the round 4 in Teretonga. It's the round 2 for us, because I couldn't find all the circuits that were available, like 11 and Wigram. I couldn't find them anywhere for Assetto Corsa. We did race the New Zealand Grand Prix that year, doubled as the New Zealand Grand Prix, plus the first round of the Tasman series. In real life, Jackie Stewart won the race, and he's not in here in Teretonga because he was testing tires, some tire testing in South Africa, in Kyalami. We did already race in Kyalami. That was the first race that we have done in the season. It was a full race, 80 laps. It's available in the channel. You can watch it if you want. And you can see the second round is not until May 7th in Monte Carlo. In the meantime, there's a ton of races. There's non-championship races that were very important for the drivers and the teams because there's prize money in there. And not only locals that were participating, F2 drivers, but F1 drivers also appear. These are what I consider the Formula 1 non-championship events, but also there were some and many of the F2 Formula 2 championship races and non-championship races that they also had their own. Many of the Formula 1 drivers took part in them for testing and to get prize money as well. But anyway, that will come in. The first one is in March, the second race of champions that we will race in Brands Hatch. I have that track available in Assetto Corsa. I found it. I have all of this, so we will race them all. Then in April we have another two: the Spring Cup in Oulton Park and the 19th PRTC International Trophy at Silverstone. But in the meantime, we have the Tasman series, which was in January. The lovely summer in the southern hemisphere, and well, in New Zealand and in Australia. In January was in New Zealand, February, as you can see here, in Australia. So Levin, I couldn't find it. Wigram also, I couldn't find the track, so we are not taking part of that. We already did our race at Pukekohe, and now we are at Teretonga. Now Teretonga is a very, very nice circuit, very small, with but very fast. There's not that much difference. We're going to be taking part mostly with Matras. That's what I have available in Assetto Corsa, and I'm joining the Brabhams, the Lotus, and the BRM to take part of Formula 1 cars. even though not all of them race. We can't make the full roster because the local drivers are not available. I'm using two mods. One is by THR, the GPL. That is the one that I'm using for all the Formula 1 races. There's also this Matra Ford for Formula 2, and I'm gonna be driving the car of Frank Gardner, because in the first race at Teretonga, I was so sad that I took him out. It was a driving mistake on my part, and I took him out of the race and he couldn't continue. So, I'm gonna race as him this time, and hopefully I can finish the race. I will start in last, like the previous one, just for fun. I'm using another mod that is the F1. Let's see if I can show you here. The F1 Vintage, Formula Vintage. That it doesn't show the author. I will have to check the link. So I have downloaded so many cars and tracks and things that it's hard to keep track of all the links, but I will do my best to find it and add it in the video description. So I will be driving as Frank Gardner, and as you can see here, we're gonna do the 60 laps. That was 100% of the race at that time. I have the opponent's strength at 90, opponent's aggression at 35. The track is on green, like all the you can choose different options. I use green for all the vintage races, and I'm driving with keyboard. I mentioned that. Fuel consumption, tire wear ×1, because we're doing the full race, and mechanical damage 100%. So we have to be careful not to hit too many things and too many cars on the way. Now this track, I have to say, I tell you, is very close to the sea, and the wind is very strong. Actually, I read here the race, the report of Teretonga, and they said that actually during qualifying there was a huge strong wind from the south, and they couldn't keep the car on a straight line on the main straight. Luckily for the race, it was not as much, and it was easier to drive in there. But anyway, let's see how we can do, if we can finish the race, and I catch up with you in the event. Kia ora, my friends, and welcome to Teretonga Race Park, where we are starting in last, as you can see here. I already mentioned in the intro, we are racing with Frank Gardner's. He didn't participate with a Matra, but that's what we have for now to make it a little bit interesting. You see, we only have, I think, besides Gardner, we have Jack Brabham, and did I bring Denny Hulme? I think I did. Yeah, Denny Hulme also is from New Zealand, and everybody else is from all around the world, when actually they were all New Zealanders and Aussies. Right? But anyway, so Teretonga, that in Maori means swift south. Here we are at the south. It's a lovely circuit, very small, very fast, and I really like it with this car. We're going with a full tank. We're racing 60 laps, and I think I haven't tested a full race. It's a lot, but I don't think we have enough fuel to finish the race, so most probably we're gonna have to pit. However, the F1 cars, they do have enough to complete the race, so they don't have to pit in. But anyway, they are gonna be, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6. So if we finish 7th, that would be already pretty good. Let's see if we can finish in the top 6. That will give us points. That actually this event in the end didn't give points for the Tasman series, but we will talk about that during the race. So let's get started, and wish me luck, and see if we can complete the 60 laps. But I hope I have the sound all right, because the in-game is very loud, but the car, I mean the engines and all that. But here we go. All right. 60 laps, so we have to take it with a little bit of patience at the beginning, even though they are a little bit slow. And these cars that I have in here, even though they are also Matras, but they're from the other mod. And I think it's also from THR. But they have, they're a little slower. They have a little less power. Okay, so this is the loop. I really like this. This curve is very long. The loop, and you go sliding. Oh, a mistake right at the start. Didn't crash. This is gonna be a long race. Yeah, it's full tank and cold tires to begin with. So you have been much careful. It takes around a lap to get the tires warm up. I don't use tire blankets or that option. I did mention in the intro, I think. So yeah, should have been more careful. Okay. So let's do. This is the main straight. Very bumpy, you will see, especially around the beats in here. Look at these bumps. Okay, the pit board is working for me. Hopefully OBS is recording it, because sometimes I'm having issues to get it recorded. At the end of this, what position we were. Wow, look at that sliding over. So that's the loop. They take us to the Castrol here. And the SS. Oh, yellow flag. I try to go up the gears early so I don't have so much torque, because too much torque the car just slides so much that it's very difficult to control. This is the brickyard. I didn't mention the other one, and this is the elbow, the slowest corner in the circuit, and a good overtaking spot. Let's see, I don't know what we have here. No number. What car has the number? Okay. 15, P15. Now I'm driving with keyboard. I mentioned at the intro, and we have the damage at 100%. So we have to be careful not to hit too many cars. I'll do my best, but this is very long. 60 laps is a lot. It's gonna be an hour and maybe 10 minutes, something like that. Okay, so this is the hairpin. I didn't call this before. Get to the hairpin. Easy to get the thrown out of the. This is the brickyard and the elbow. And that's it. It's very short circuit. A lot of fun actually with these cars. With the F1, I think it would be a little bit more tricky. We have I think it's like 40 more horsepower. No, more. Horsepower is more. The speed, we have a 40 kilometers per hour more. P14, lap 4. Alright. Oh, sliding the whole I love it. The loop is so much fun. Be careful, don't touch. Can't touch this. Oh, I touched him. Look at that. Sorry. Well, at least I didn't spin him out. It's hard to at least for me, to get a notion of where the front of the car is actually. I thought I still had some space, but obviously not. I don't touch it. If I can pass at least one car here or two. Okay. When we pit or fuel, I won't change tires. These tires back in the day, P12, they lasted for forever. Could last even probably two Grand Prix. They were made of rock, like the Flintstones tires. But the problem is the temperature. That is very hard to get down to temperature, and if you go sliding all over the place, actually they overheat. I had to brake not to touch him, and that's gonna cost me a couple positions. And it's very hard to talk and drive at the same time. I don't know if you have tried it. I've been testing this before I record. I test a lot, and doing pretty much better than I do. Shit, pardon my French. I didn't kick him out of the race, right? That's my main concern. That's why I don't participate in online races. I will make many friends. I don't know if they have anybody racing with keyboard in online races, actually. But anyway, so back to the, see if I can get a rhythm here. Go towards the hairpin. This time I'm keeping with them. This, you need a good exit without the sliding. These cars are all equal right now, so it's very hard to get any advantage. The AI strength is at 90%, so I'm actually faster than these guys. I could go higher, but B12 to give me a fair chance. This is the combination that I found that works better for me. 90% and 35 aggression. Otherwise, they don't pass each other, you know, if you put it too low. But here, yeah, I think I have like maybe a couple of seconds in pace if I didn't have these guys in front of me. Let's see. So one thing that I noticed, that I read about, see if I can go through these guys. Oh, sorry, whoever you are. I plan to do the F2 championship if the schedule permits, P11, which would be with this type of cars. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun, actually. Look at that slide all over the loop. Go to Castrol. And I lost my chain of thought. I don't know what I was going to talk about. Oh, about the Teretonga, yeah. That actually, in the end, it didn't pay points to the Tasman Championship. And it's a little bit confusing because I was actually looking at reading in a forum the 1967 Tasman, or so. I don't remember the name exactly of the forum itself, but there were people talking that these were people that actually attended the race, and they mentioned that well, I didn't know that it didn't pay points on that. On the Wikipedia we're P10. On the wiki, when you look at the Tasman series, I did show it in the intro. You would see that there are four races in New Zealand, 4 races in Australia, right? The first one is the New Zealand Grand Prix, and in Pukekohe, and that one it did pay points. Now the second one was Levin, and then is Wigram, I think it is, and I couldn't find the tracks for those two for Assetto Corsa or anywhere else for that matter. So that's why we're not racing in there. And you will see in pink the background for Levin and for this one, for Teretonga, and actually at the bottom when the table, the championship table, there are all the points, you know, for all the drivers, all the races, etc. And actually, this Levin and Teretonga don't appear in there. But when I was reading about this actual race, it did show like the winner 9 points, the second 6 points, etc. So it's like something very strange. And the people that attended, and I read in this forum, they didn't even know that actually. Well, I thought it did pay points. I just read about it, so it did get points or no. But they were a little bit confusing. And it seems that it's all due to financial reasons. Because I read that Levin, for example, the year before in '66, after celebrating the championship point, the championship race, that one did, I believe that it did give points for the Tasman series. They end up with a profit of 500 New Zealand dollars, which is, even though, even at that time, nothing, you know. So they actually, for this year, 1967, I think I read also that Graham Hill offered to race at the Levin for £1,000, and Levin, the organizers, said, "Yeah, sorry, but we are not interested." So they couldn't afford it, honestly. So maybe, I don't know, there was not enough people or not enough coverage. I think Levin is a little far away from anywhere, or it was very far away, so they couldn't make much profit with the race, and they couldn't work. And here in Teretonga it seems that it's similar, but Teretonga actually, the F1 drivers, they did attend. So I don't know why it didn't give points for the championship. It's very strange. But anyway, we are not gonna get points here in any case. You know, the Formula 1 season, I'm racing with Ferrari because I'm a tifosi since childhood. I think this in front of us is an F1 car, which is weird because we'd be in 9th position. I'm talking and I'm doing a terrible lap times. Yeah, look at that, he's flying ahead of me. Yeah, still P10. But that was a very slow lap. Need to start getting my groove. The F1 car. So he's gonna come out from here very fast. He has more power. See if I can get him at the braking point. I should be able to, just barely. If he touch me, he's gonna be faster. I think it's a Lotus. P9, but oh, it's gonna be so close, my goodness me. Oh, he's behind. Okay. So we have to think that I don't know if I think I already mentioned this my video in Pukekohe to have an idea, right? 1967, Jim Clark, that was 2 times world champion, Colin Chapman in Lotus was paying him £7,500 for the full season. And as I mentioned before, we have Bill Hill that was offering to race at 11 here in the Tasman Series for £1,000. So Phil Hill, I don't know what was his salary, but it wouldn't be more than Jim Clark for sure. Let's say £5,000 or whatever for the season, right? And then you go to one of these races for £1,000. So that's why all these non-championship races were very important for the drivers, and I guess for the teams as well. I'm gonna be so far away. Oh, I can see them. This is such a tricky corner to come out with the speed. This is the brickyard and the elbow. Have to start braking before the 100 meters mark. Okay, oh, we can to the dirt. Very, very bumpy here. Now, I did mention in the intro also that this circuit is very close to the sea, and the winds are very, very strong at times when it hits from the south. During qualifying they did have chilly. It says the report says chilly winds from the south, and they had a very, very hard time to keep the car straight in mainly at the main straight. If I can get a little closer. This guy's in front. Now my target is to finish 7th. And then if I can pass any F1 cars, that would be awesome. Well, I think I can see them in the main straight, so we might be getting a little closer. That. Switch to 4th. I don't have so much torque. So much fun this type of cars to drive. Well, the F1 would be a little bit more tricky because they have much more power. Well, it's not much more power, it's not like double or anything like that, but it's more power than this, and the more power you have, the more that this thing slides. Okay, lap 18. Jim Clark actually won, well, he won the Tasman Series. He took like four victories, I think, or something like that. Denny Hull from New Zealand, actually, he had a pretty bad luck. Most of the races that I checked the report, he had to retire. In this race, I think he retired on lap 3 with gearbox problems. There we go. But if I have, I did mentioned before, I will try to race the Formula 2 season as well. Because I have most of the tracks. I did find I reduced to second gear for some reason, I don't know. Even without talking, it's hard to make it every lap the same, you know. Even though you practice and you say, okay, this is my braking point, this is where I'm gonna shift up and down the gears, etc. Not easy to do it always the same. Okay, I got this group. What position I'm now? We are 20 laps in already. Lap 20, V9, okay. I see 5 cars ahead of us. So some F1 cars in here as well. Be careful. I prefer to stay behind and pass at the passing points. I did the same mistake in Kyalami. I was in second position and 80 laps. It was a very, very long race, and I made a mistake. And it's so easy to do. One mistake is all it takes, and your race is gone. I'm too far away. This is the overtaking spot at the elbow. I didn't come close enough out of the hairpin. Look at that slide. Ah, so cool, I love it. Try it. No. Oh. They don't slow down here. They don't give you room. They have their line and they follow the line no matter what. Okay, here I need a good exit here. Oh, that's much better. Okay. The brickyard. And now towards the elbow. As soon as I see the sign, I start braking. He's gonna hit me. No, he didn't. He's beside me though. We passed 2 cars, I think. The P7, yes. But he's right beside me. Slot behind me, I think. Yes, I can see him in the mirror now. B7. Alright. If I can get a good exit here as well. Yes, the hairpin, now the brickyard. Oh, I almost got wide. All right. But these are F1 cars in front of us, I think. P6, that's points for the championship that we are not running. Okay, lap 23. And now we have to take it easy with these guys. With the big guns. The problem is that obviously they have much more power and acceleration. And they are very close one to each other, so if I try to pass at the braking here, I can. I don't have room. We can open a little bit of room with the guys behind. Look how fast they go away. Okay, so I think I have fuel for another. Like I should be at half tank right now. So I'm thinking that around lap 50 I'm gonna have to pit for fuel. But all the other matters as well, so yeah, these two guys are fighting between them, and it's gonna be so hard for me to try to make a move. How far away he goes from me. If I go in there, we're gonna touch. Oh, someone pitted already. So we're gonna lap this Matra. But you will see it's so hard to pass the lap cars are the most dangerous because they keep their line as if they were in first position, you know. There's no blue flags for them or anything. Okay, we went through. Hopefully it slows down a little bit the cars behind. Even though he's gonna come to us, if he can pass and lap himself, he's gonna do it. Oof. They are slowing me down, these two. But I wanna have to do a kamikaze pass at the elbow. Don't focus second. I love the loop here. Such a fun corner. I almost go wide. Having fun. Here I'm much faster. Oh, I thought I lost the car. Okay, I need a good exit. Maybe I have it. It's gonna be faster than me, but maybe I have enough room to slot myself between them. It's gonna be faster though at the straight. Here he comes, like a rocket. Don't screw up. Alright. Being in the middle is the worst thing I could want to, because the guy behind is fast. He's gonna try to pass me if he can touch me. And this guy is gonna be so hard to pass as well. Or I can do the same. No, I lost time. But I don't have anybody in front, so I might go for it. Oh, we do the overtake, the down under. But I think we are opening all of this right there. Never mind. I'm faster. These cars are handle much easier than the F1. Oh, don't screw up. I can pull away because they have a lot more power than me there. What? Why you give me the blue flag? I'm ahead of them. What the? Okay, we got it. Before, guys. I don't know how far ahead is the podium, but I guess very far ahead. And I have to remember that I will need to pit to refuel. Something, because I think it's too early to go for fuel. It was like lap 26 or something. We're at lap 30. Yeah, if I do a good loop, I win a ton of time in there. But it's easy to run wide. Castrol and the SS there is complicated too. The hairpin, oi. And everything that you lose it. Later. With the brickyard, I see a car ahead. Now I don't know, because soon we are gonna start lapping the slower cars. And those have a big difference actually. The Formula Vintage, that I think is also from THR, those cars have 165 horsepower, I think, if I remember correctly. While these other ones, the Matras, that I'm driving right now, it's like 160 horsepower, something like that. And then the Formula 1 has 300 something. So the slower, small cars, those, they are really very slow. I guess they probably have a slower fuel tanker. So yeah, maybe they have to be maybe even twice. I haven't raced with those yet, so I don't really know. I will try them as well. There's a ton of tracks in Assetto Corsa and vintage vehicles. I downloaded so much that my SSD is going to explode, running out of space. The game in itself, I think with all the DLCs is like 40 GB. I don't even know how many GBs I have with mods. I had to uninstall a ton of games to make space. Screw up there a bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit of your love to me. Okay, we are gaining ground on these cars, but I guess these are gonna be lap cars. Lap 33. That's gonna do good to the tires. I haven't changed anything in the settings, so the only thing that I need to to pit already. Well, there goes my calculation then. Let's see how much fuel we use. Now we are at lap 34, so it should be enough with one fuel tank to finish the race. So I guess the smaller cars did pit already for fuel. They might have to do it again. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna risk it. I ran out of fuel before with the 1923 French Grand Prix that I raced. This in the channel if you want to watch it. I ran out of fuel. I'm gonna go in right now. Because I know that we have done more than half, so I might just fill it up. Be careful. Okay. I'm in P10. That was a very quick pit stop though. The fuel, they just put the fuel so fast. I don't know if it was like this in real life. Have to be careful because the tires won't be cold. We didn't stop almost at all, but they won't be warm. In optimal temperature either, so better take it easy. And here we are sliding all over the place. Okay. But I didn't change anything in the settings about the car, you know, like the suspension, P9 suspension and all that. I just go with the default. I'm pretty bad at the settings. I'm the worst mechanic in the world, and a pretty bad understanding of what to change. You probably want to make the car worse, and normally what I do try to modify is the gear ratios, but I didn't need in this track. But normally what I do is just the gear ratios, and that's about it. And then the fuel. So we have 23 laps left. Hopefully some of the cars ahead of us have to pit as well. Still P9. The engine pack. Oh, yellow flag. I don't see anything. But normally when there's a yellow flag, you will... Or maybe because they are in pits. They're in the pits, I think. Oh no, there's a car. 2 cars. Oh. And 3 cars almost with myself. Okay, P7. I hope the pit board is been... I use a SimHub for this pit board. I hope it is being recorded, because sometimes I just started using it. I didn't know. In the race at Kyalami, I thought it was there, and then I realized that it wasn't. Half race in. Now I did some tests before starting recording the race, and it means that you have to refresh the cache or something in the OBS. The cache is still there. I guess they're going to retire. Because it wasn't up. I could see it, but the OBS wouldn't record it for some reason. Or P6. I guess someone went to the pits as well. We are in a point. If it was a point, a championship race, we would be in the points now. So I'm happy with that. Giving back to Frank Gardner that I took him out at Pukekohe. I wanted to have a good race for him in return. Yeah. The yellow flag appears so early. If it's for those two cars in there. The tires might be getting a little worn by now. I need to try not to wreck the engine so much. Easy to go out of the track. The Castrol and the SS. I'm not gaining on those guys. Oof. Careful with that. I wrecked the engine so much in there. They still don't retire. That's weird. Okay, I'm doing good lap times. And when we pitted, I think we were P5, I think, right? P5 or P4? Yeah, the thing is that the F1 cars, they're not gonna pit. They don't need fuel. I lost a ton of time with them. This could be the highest we could go. P6 is already ahead of because there were 6 F1 cars actually. So maybe one had a problem, a crash or something. It was Castrol. Second for the SS. Henry Pescarolo. Now they are retired. These are the two guys that there should be another one. No, there's still only one. The yellow flag appears a kilometer away. There is one. The Pescarolo new car. Be careful here with the exit of the pits. Oh my goodness. Move aside just in case someone comes out of the pits right there and you eat it with potatoes. You steer with the rear axle. So much fun to drive these vintage cars. I love it. And I have to thank Jake from GP Labs. But I discovered his channel. I always loved racing, and I had made videos before in my main channel, Living in a Daydream. But and then I decided to start the Racer, the only racing channel, and I discovered GP Labs channel. That if you are watching this video and you haven't heard of GP Labs, that would be a miracle. The vintage racing stuff is one of the top. There are BS in there, and rightfully so. It's a very cool temper guy, so easygoing, very knowledgeable, and explains everything so nice. You can watch one video after another, but you don't get tired. It's just awesome. But anyway, so watching his channel got me into doing this because I didn't even buy Assetto Corsa, for example. This game is from 2014, and I saw it for the longest time. And I read many comments saying that this game is impossible to play with keyboard and blah blah blah. And I never bought it. So, but then seeing his videos and all the mods and stuff, I said I'm gonna give it a try. And now it's very cheap. The game Assetto Corsa, even with the DLCs, you buy it on sale and it's very cheap. And well, here I am racing with keyboard. So as you can see, you can do it. Some people have told me, why you don't use a controller at least? I don't have space or the money to buy a proper wheel, etc. So even if I could buy it, I don't have space to place it. So that's why I don't even bother. And controller, it's just, I don't get the feeling. I'm so used to... I'm gonna turn 50 this year, guys. I'm from 1974. When I started racing, I went to second for no reason. I played with a wheel, actually. I did buy, and I was playing the F1, the eSports F1 2001, I think it was, and the Colin McRae 2.0. That I would race against my friends and my dad, actually, and I had a lot of fun with that. But then I moved to another house. I didn't have the same thing. I gave the wheel to my dad, actually, and at that time, like 20 years ago, the controllers were shit by my friends, so keyboard, and I'm so used to it that I don't have the same feeling of the car and the driving with a controller, no matter how hard I try. So anyway, so I was talking about mixing a ton of stuff. Sorry about that. Oh no! I thought I lost it. I thought I was gonna spin away. What that car doesn't retire, it's still in there with the yellow flag. After like 10 laps. Oh, lap 48. We're almost there at the end. Well, the time goes flying when you're having fun. Yeah, that car is still there in the road. So thanks to GP Labs, I was saying that I decided, and I have bought the whole collection of Sin Bin, the Race 07, GTR, GTR2, GTR Evolution, GT Legends. That I already have a couple of videos on the channel. GT Legends. R Factor. And I just bought Automobilista 1. But I think they have tracks in there. I want to do some track racing with that. I haven't installed it yet. I have no space. I read the engine so much. So these guys are gonna be lap cars, or is this for position? I don't believe it's for position. These are F2 cars, I think. Yeah, because I'm keeping with them the speed. I have to concentrate here. Very easy to touch wheels, and the race, all the race goes to hell. Give me a good launch from here, from the hairpin to the brickyard. To the elbow. Oh, he's gonna do the over under, yeah. I screwed up. So I don't know if this is for position or not. 10 laps left. Oh, wow, that was so close. I think these are lap cars, and you see how much trouble they give you to pass them. Give a good exit. There's another group right in front. Oh, we touched. Mother trucker. Well, luckily I didn't damage the steering. Yeah, still pissing. We are lapping these guys. Look how difficult it is. It's like we are straight racing them, even though we are putting a lap on them. That's the only thing about the AI in these games. If you are racing against people, you know, you put a blue flag and yeah, that gonna move around, let you go. But the AI here doesn't care. They are programmed to follow the line. A ton of them here, but I don't know who is for position, who is for lap, so I need to push. This track actually is still pretty much unchanged. I hope that probably those bumps won't be there. who knows? Pretty much is the same layout, and now is the oldest track in New Zealand that has ever held a F1, not championship, but F1 drivers racing. Because Pukekohe, that we raced the previous time, I think it's already closed. The motor racetrack has been shut down. Still exists for race, for horse racing, but the motorsport track, I think they closed it down. Please don't come out of the pits, anybody. I'm lapping these guys, and they are giving me such a hard time. Oh, you almost went over. Guys, I should be able to overtake this guy. Now a sandwich between them. Lap 54, 55 they're gonna start now. Oh my goodness me. Oh, someone damaged here. That's an F1 car, I think. Look at Mr. Sparks. Who is this? Both wheels. They had a come together with someone, I guess. Oh, very slow. This is probably for position though. Oh, just flies away. Just praying that he's gonna pass me. Look at that. Oh, I couldn't see the name, but that's, I think it's for position. I'm gonna try to sneak by. It's a PRM. Come on. All right. See if I can separate myself from him a little. This is a lap car, I believe. The brickyard beside him and not braking. My goodness, they're right there! Ah! I love it. It's not behind me. Alright, lap 55, so yeah. That car that was damaged, it was a for position, and it's an F1 car. Oh, I'm gonna get into the dirt. Come on. I think I'm doing good to Frank Gardner after I took him out at Pukekohe. I think we are even now. I don't know who am I gonna race with the next. We're going to Australia next. This is the last race in New Zealand. Next one in Australia. I don't remember where. Here we go. This guy is still there. Probably having a sandwich or something in his car. The best place to see the race from my car here. Oi, oi, oi. I almost slide out. This loop, if you do it right, is so much fun and so fast. If you screw it up, it's so easy to go out. And when you come out of the track, believe me, because I did it, it's not flat. I mean, there's so much bumps and very hard to stop until you get you hit a wall. Then you stop in pieces. Alright, we're gonna make it. Well, don't sell your fins until you get to port, but we should have 58 now. So if I can complete 100% of the race without a big major mistake. I had a few at the beginning, the first lap mostly. But overall, pretty clean race on my part. I'm so happy about that. Wait, what was that? The game started there for a moment. I don't know if you noticed in the video. If you're gonna notice or not. When you record for a very long time, I don't know, it's like up to 1 hour normally is fine, but after 1 hour, OBS, the recording softwares, the games, etc., they start doing stupid stuff. Just hope it doesn't crash, because it would be a shame to have to do all this again. We're on lap 59. I'm not gonna catch anybody else. This is the most that we could do today, I believe. Starting from last, I think it's like a boat. Leader is on the last lap. Yeah. So half a lap ahead of us, and we had to pit for fuel, and they didn't. So very good race. Even though I don't have them at the maximum AI strength, right? It's 90, not 100%, but I think pretty interesting. I enjoyed it a lot, and it went very fast actually. Can't believe this is over an hour already. Last time through the SS. Last time through the hairpin. Little too hot. Last time through the brickyard. Don't need to do anything stupid here. Here we go. The checker flag. Yay! P5. Awesome. Well, I'm exhausted. That was a lot of fun. For me, I hope it was interesting to watch. And I can get someone, if I get just one person to say, oh, I'm gonna give it a try to this, I would be very, very happy. I will leave the links of the track, the cars, etc. in the video description. You want to check it? I don't know what I have to do here actually. Just wait until everybody comes out or what? I'm gonna get some replays and okay, that's it. There are the results. So Jack Brabham was the winner. 1 hour, almost an hour 4 minutes. Graham Hill was second, 2 seconds behind. And my goodness, everybody else very far behind. These guys were killing it. Huh? Jim Clark was third, 49 seconds behind. Denny Hull, that in real life he didn't finish actually, 66 seconds. And then it doesn't say. Almost a lap, I guess. This doesn't make sense because it says the total time is 64 minutes 24 seconds and Denny Hull is 65 minutes 11 seconds. So I should be ahead of him actually. He should be quite down, 65.11, and this guy as well. So I don't understand. They are putting the F1 cars ahead for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, this is not for the positions anyway. This is just to have fun. I don't care 5th, 4th, than 8th. Well, that I will care. I would like to be the first Matra after the F1 cars. That was my target, to finish 7th actually, and I finished better. So I'm happy with that. Jackie Stewart ahead of Jackie Stewart. Is Mr. Sparks. His wheels were on fire. 6th, and Jean-Pierre Beltois 7th. Mike Spence with the BRM on 8th. Dan Gurney and Jackie X. Jackie X won the F2 championship in 1967, even though he didn't win many races because most of them were won by Jochen Rindt. That he participated in a lot of them and he won almost all of them. Didn't get points though because he's an F1 driver, but anyway. Pierce Courage did take place in the real race with I think it was a Cooper. Here he took part as well and he finished 11th. And most of these guys, they didn't even participate in this event. And last was Trevor Taylor, 32 laps for Pescarolo as well. Only 2 retirees and everybody else. That's pretty good. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you with some replay. And thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoy it. I loved it myself. And please take care, be safe, and I hope to see you soon with some other videos. More Tasman series on the way, and F1 and World Sport Car Championship and blah blah. Bye bye for now. Take care.